Royal Cream Cash.
Give me the beat to make you bend over. Put on the beat to give me leg over. Your face is fresh and I've been made over. Call all your friends, all of them, make them come over. Give me the beat to make you bend over. Put on the beat to give me leg over. Your face is fresh and I've been made over. Call all your friends, all of them, make them come over.
Hi guys, it is absolutely fantastic being here today. I'm really looking forward to my sit down with this particular artist, mainly because we met a couple of years ago and then he went on a little hiatus, but nonetheless he's back. He goes by the name Edanos. Did I say that right?
Edanos.
Edanos. Really nice to have you here on the show.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, so like I was saying that you were in the scene for a little bit and then you went on a little bit of a break. So what was the reason behind that break?
Actually, I went on a break for about 2 years now because I realized that somebody was pirating my songs and selling them on digital platforms. I know in Nigeria we don't really have this, we don't have a body set up to really fight piracy. Most of the bodies have been set up, none of them has really worked. So it's like a norm here, maybe like Alaba and all that. But this particular one has really, gone beyond that, like by selling the songs on digital stores like Apple, Amazon, Spotify, and all of them. Wow. So I have a couple of tracks, but my biggest songs are there. Like when I found out, I had about over 70 million streams on what's it called, AudioMark.
Wow. And
one single royalty didn't come to me. Neither my label, So because we had a contract with a company, Freeme Digital, and they've done distribution for a lot of Nigerian artists. So when we ended our contract with them, because we wanted to do these things by ourselves, most of these online things these days you can do them on your own. Mm-hmm. So that was when we ended our contract. I think that was the loophole, Before we put them back in stores, our biggest songs were already in those platforms, so we were like the pirates now, so we didn't own copyright to. In fact, till now, we still don't have right to put some of those songs in stores. Pardon me, like the one with Timaya, for instance, we've not been able to put them in stores because of this person. There's a person called John. That's his company name. Okay. He has affiliation with other distribution companies abroad. We get to dig all these stuffs out when when I was checking on that guy. So basically, he said he signed Edanos. He was my label. I've never met that person.
What?
So it was a really big, it was a big depression for me. So I couldn't record any new thing. For over a year. Till about now, I have some good news that have brought me back. So but that's the reason I've been, I've pulled out for a while.
Oh wow, I do apologize. It's interesting that you mentioned, you've done a collaboration with Timaya. Who else have you collaborated with?
I have a song with Miyoko. I think that's my latest song 2 years ago. I have with Cynthia Morgan. That's my homegirl. And I have with Olamide a long time ago.
All right. Okay. So is there anyone right now that is, up in the scene that you are interested in working with?
Nigerian artists, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, I have quite a number now, and actually I was supposed to work with Burna Boy at the time, but one thing leads to another, it didn't happen. That was before our African Giant album thing, I think Burna Boy has been really very busy since that time. So, but I still have, I still have hopes of working with him though. Yeah, then I like Thames. Yeah, she's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yes, and a handful of others.
Okay, so apart from this issue that you went through with about 2 years ago, what other major, will I say, challenge have you faced in the industry thus far?
Okay, well, for me, I think this one does not really go to only me. I think a lot of upcoming artists too. Still on the digital stuff though, I think a lot of upcoming artists are having so many challenges in this digital distribution stuff. Because while talking about John, that's pirating our songs illegally, we also have video contract with another company that is not even giving us any reports. based on verbal. I don't know,
Yeah,
it's complex, it's complicated, But I think a lot of upcoming artists are cheated in so many different ways, especially this digital aspect. And people have this, they have ideas on how to really make money off your property digitally. An artist, you might be good in the voice booth, but you might not be digitally inclined,
course.
and a lot of people just find it, like an opportunity, to rip upcoming artists off, and a lot of us don't have a solid contract to really fight for us and all these things. So I think it's a big challenge, so it's one of many, but I think that one is a big one,
Okay, so let's be a little bit more positive now. When it comes to, making music and creating music, what is your most favorite part of the creative process?
In terms of inspiration and all that, right? Well, I think different people get inspiration from different ways. I've met a lot of Nigerian artists that does not smoke. If you hear their song, you think that their mouth is Suzuki, but they don't smoke. I even have a friend in the industry that didn't even drink, he didn't smoke. But for me, I know some artists say smoking gives them inspiration and all that, but for me, I think music is art. You can get your inspiration from meditation. For me, my inspiration comes from different angles, different time, different tracks, different inspiration. Sometimes, but majorly, it comes from the beat, the instrumentals. I'm the kind of artist that works with instrumental. I don't just write off it like that.
All right, okay. So if someone had never heard of you before, yes, and you were in a sense going to sell yourself, how would you sell yourself in, let's say, 5 words?
Okay, well, I'll say Edanos is a reggae dancehall artist. We don't have many of that genre in Nigeria. The contemporary sound here is, popular Afrobeats and all that. Yes, but I'm a reggae dancehall artist. I have no regrets whatsoever. I just hope to be, to do better than I've been doing, So, apart from being a reggae dancehall artist, I'm not a good dancer, but I'm a good instrumentalist. I can play keyboard. That's my favorite instrument. I can also play the guitar. I haven't really perfected, but I can play some songs. So, generally, I'm an instrumentalist too.
Okay.
Yeah, you said 5, but...
You gave me more than 5. All right, so if you were, let's say, to perform one of your songs for the final time, this was your final performance in the whole wide world, what song would that be?
Right now? Right now? I think I'll perform Bend Over.
Okay.
Yes, it's
and why
one
is
of
that?
I don't know. I like the song. I like other songs too, but I have to pick one. I'll pick Bend Over.
All right, okay. All right, so, now that we're about to wrap up, any final things you want to tell, people who don't know you, where we can find you on social media, all that type of stuff?
Of course. Well, my handle is easy on Instagram. It's Edanos Gram. I think if basically any of my fans search me on anywhere with Edanos, I don't think there are many Edanos in Nigeria, so it shouldn't be really hard to, to pop up. And I didn't really tell you why I'm coming back now, apart from releasing a new song right now. Okay, why? I was telling you that my label got me a new car.
Yes.
And it's one of the fire or the ginger that has actually brought me back. Apart from saying that I'm going to really be consistent now, but I think my fans and every other person needs to know and, help me thank my label in their different ways. They got me a Mercedes-Benz 2020.
Congrats,
model.
Congrats, wow.
Yeah, so we can pop after this show.
I hope so.
yeah, so
all right.
it's a big turn on for me.
Well, I'm happy that you're now in a good place, and I'm happy that we're going to get more music.
Yeah,
and now more people out there have definitely found out more about you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I wish you the very best this new year.
Thank you. Sure.
Yeah. Hey. Edanos.